So I just got home tonight. I've actually been out all weekend, and tonight's actually my first night back. And I actually came back and saw that I had 3 packages waiting for me, which was actually pretty awesome because I ordered these sometime last week. I wasn't sure when they were going to be coming by, and they're somewhat of an early birthday gift to myself. So I definitely did want to just do a quick share here and see what I managed to pick up. Okay, so I did just cut really quick there just to get these open, and in our first envelope, let's see what we have here, is, if the envelope will let go, Election, and obviously I did get this used off of Amazon, but it was still definitely a decent price, so I did see this years ago. It was a really good gangster film, so I definitely had to pick that one up. Inside our second box here, I have 3 Extremes. This one is new, and I already have 3 Extremes 2, which I know obviously is the first 3 Extremes. It's just for some reason when they were released in the US, obviously we couldn't get it right, so but this is actually the real sequel, which is the one that I was missing, and I did want the double disc edition, so definitely glad I grabbed that. And then in our last box, I have this weird contraption going on over here, if I can get a hold of it. So one of these is Noriko's dinner table, and I also have Triad Election, but obviously I'm going to open this up because that looks hideous. So this one is also a new copy of Triad Election, which I picked off of Amazon. All of these are from Amazon. I believe the most expensive one was this one, which cost me $8. Everything else was basically around $4 and $2. But this one is obviously the sequel to Election. And the last film, which I also grabbed, was Noriko's Dinner Table, which was considered, it was supposed to be somewhat of a trilogy tied in with the Suicide Club or Suicide Circle, depending which name you know it by. Obviously that trilogy was never completed, and there was definitely a way cooler double disc collector's edition of this, but they didn't have the original cover, and I'm a traditionalist when it comes to covers, so I definitely gave up some of the features just to have this cover because I just think it's way cooler. If you're familiar with the whole Election series, then you know there's a third one. If you're wondering why I didn't grab that one, it's because I already own it. I actually bought this, I want to say about 2 years ago. I grabbed it for $8. I had honestly never seen it, so I picked it up because I know the first 2 are really great, and this one is just total caca. I'm actually sorry I ever bought that, but I've completed my set finally, and I eventually want to get around to doing reviews for all of these on my main channel. I've just been somewhat on an Asian kick lately, so hence why there's not too much variety as far as creature features are concerned, but technically there is variety if you think about it. You have gangster films, you have some subliminal messaging film, and then a series with little short stories, so that's pretty varied. Don't be too picky. So these were basically, I'm considering them an early birthday gift to myself since they arrived close enough anyway. They weren't necessarily intended as that, but it beats being greedy and buying myself something else all over again. So just sort of a little bonus here. Last weekend I was at FYE, and I finally managed to pick up a copy of Battle Royale. I've honestly never seen this. Obviously it's empty right now. But I did grab this for $21, which I thought was just really awesome. Obviously I took off all those annoying stickers that they paste all over everything. So it does have the first film as well as the sequel. And obviously, if you're familiar with this sort of writing, obviously Battle Royale's a Japanese film, but I picked up the Korean release, so there we go. So far I've only seen the first one, haven't seen the second one yet. I was watching it with my boyfriend and his sisters, so I'll definitely want to wait and see if they want to watch the second. That way we can just finish watching the series all together. Unfortunately, the supplement or the special features is not translated, and I believe it's in its original language, which was Japanese. Yes, Japanese only. We can't really see that there with all that blurred nonsense, but obviously I only get Korean subtitles, so still not considering it a loss, since basically both films were $10 and I didn't pay full price for them, so whatever. And I got the pretty shiny blue box, and if you're a girl, it's all about the shiny stuff. So it basically just gives me an excuse to learn another new language, so I'll definitely take a look at that once I understand what people are saying. Two other things I picked up which I thought were pretty awesome is I finally finished my Tales from the Crypt collection. This is the cheapest I've seen them anywhere. I grabbed season 2 for $12.99, and I was actually, my boyfriend and I were shopping together, and he was trying to, convince me to grab these two since I've been after the set for the longest time. But I obviously didn't want to let go of Battle Royale either, because it's been a while since I've run across a set, and I know there are definitely way better sets out there. If anybody knows of one, please let me know. I would definitely love to collect one with tons of little special editions and special features. So basically this one I picked up for myself, and my boyfriend was actually kind enough to call this an early birthday gift for me as well. So I have now season 2 and 7, which were the last two I was missing. There is also an animated series. I only have 2 of those so far, but I'll eventually get around to finishing that. So yeah, it's just kind of a random video with, I guess, presents to myself and one present from someone else, and then just 2 things I picked up just because. So anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for taking a look, and I hope you enjoyed the video.